Good morning, sixth graders. Today is Thursday, and I am going to read the remote calendar for today. So we're going to start with ELA, if I can get down there. Okay, here we are. We're going to start with ELA. You're going to continue with your writing prompt about the memory string. Your objective today is I can use my plan to write an organized narrative with a beginning, middle, and end. And here is your prompt. Based on the memory string, write a narrative that retells the events of the story from the stepmother's perspective. Use what you learned about the characters and story events to write your narrative. 1. Using your story map and answers to the questions from Wednesday, write your narrative. Be sure to reread as you write and revise ideas to make them your best. 2. Be sure you are retelling the events from the stepmother's perspective and include details about what she was thinking and feeling during the events of the story. Remember, revise means to make your writing better, and perspective means point of view. Also, you can watch Mrs. Leary's video again if you need more support, and it's in the Wednesday plan. Mrs. Fontaine and Ms. Gove students, please visit their Google Classrooms for assignments. For additional ELA, read 20 minutes per day independently or on Epic, and join or watch the daily read aloud with your class. And here's the link to Mrs. Leary's YouTube video on Wednesday if you need that. Okay, on to math. Your objective today, I can find and compare ratios and rates. Would you rather with rates and ratios? We're going to do this again. Directions. Find and compare the unit rates of each of the following scenarios to determine which you would rather have. Scenario 1. Would you rather I got 8 Skittles from the vending machine for 25 cents, or I got 62 Skittles from a 61-gram bag for $1.16. Scenario 2, would you rather, and then you're going to have to read these two. I cannot see those here. It's too small for Mrs. Leary's eyes. Scenario 3, would you rather buy a 5-pound jug of honey for $15.35 or 3 1-pound 8-ounce bottles of honey for $14.39? For additional math practice, please go on Freckle and view your weekly assignments. Mrs. Fontaine and Ms. Gove students, visit their Google Classrooms for assignments. On to, your meetings. You all know your meeting schedule. On to science. You're going to today create Pangea using Gizmo. Go to explorelearning.com, enter your class code, and click on the map to launch the app. Here are the class codes, Miss Sellis, Miss Slater, Miss Henneberry. You're going to do some vocabulary review on Kia, and click on here for your plate tectonics vocabulary review. All right. On to social studies. Ancient Greece also has an economy that was impacted by laws, culture, and the geography of the region. The location or geography of a country affects the way goods are produced. And here's a YouTube video on the ancient Greece economy. Your task, watch the video on ancient Greece and answer the following questions. How did the geography of Greece affect ancient Greece's economy? How did they take advantage of the region to produce items to sell? And remember, just take a picture of any work you do and send it to your teachers. All right. I think that's social studies. Okay, so your additional activities for the week, plenty of things to keep you active and engaged all day today. Your math activities, which I have read those. Miss Coyle's art projects. If you haven't done one yet, try one today and send her a picture of it. Your music activities for the week. Here's a link. Physical activities for the week. I read Miss Lavoie's health activities and mindfulness. I'll read Mr. G's enrichment today. Go to digitalcompass.org, which is this link right here, to start a new game or resume a prior game. Students can simply create a username to get started. No passwords are needed. You can enter a short username to begin and continue play. Okay, so just enter a username and you can click play now at the button at the bottom of the page. You'll be asked to create a generic username so you can save your gameplay for later plays on that device. After the introduction to the characters and the town of Anywhere, click on a character in one of the letters to begin a storyline. Next, a title screen will introduce you to the character's dilemma, which is their problem. Click Start Story at the bottom of the page to begin. Play through by choosing one of the 2 yellow decisions at the end of each scene until you reach one of the 9 endings. When you reach the first ending of a character story, click Play Game to jump into the minigame. The minigame is now unlocked, and you can replay it each time you reach an ending, or you can jump back in to try other storylines and make different decisions to change your fate. Create a Google Doc about your experience with this game. 4 positive and 4 negative. Some questions might be, did you like the game? Yes or no? Why? What was your reaction after listening to the slides? Did you expect that to happen? Keep in mind the lessons we did about digital responsibility. Okay, and here Miss Lavoie's bike safety, I read that. And your mindfulness activities, it's about breathing. So here is an online activity here. Click that link. Your offline activity is to practice your breathing. Okay, so you're going to use that visual and practice some breathing exercises. So remember, if you do any work that you do, if it's not in your Google Classroom, take a picture of it and send it to your teachers, and have a wonderful day.